family, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Selena Zenchak. Welcome. My channel is about DIY natural hair and beauty. If that's something that interests you, come on and join the family. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to get your natural hair thicker naturally. There are so many things that come into play when you are looking at getting your hair to be thick. Number one, it could be something that you are just born with. You just have naturally fine strands, so your hair is going to look thin. And then sometimes it could be so many other things that come into play. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you what are some of the things that causes your hair to look thin and what you can do to solve that problems. If all of this interests you, then please keep on watching. One of the first causes of our hair being thin is the environment. Your environment you live in can also cause that. Number one, the changes in weather, the cold season, the warm season, and then you have to know what to do when those Vera seasons come. Like for too much sun on our hair can also damage our hair, and then too much dry cold weather can also cause breakage and causes our hair to appear thin. So when you have summertime, you should try wearing some hats on your hair to protect your hair from the sun. And then also winter time, you should also try to wear hats when going out. Another thing you can do during winter time to get your hair to stay moisturized and not break off is try to do more deep condition treatment and limit your shampoo. So more deep condition treatment that will trap the moisture into your hair, which would keep your hair moisturized for a longer time and not making it to break. The next thing that can cause your hair to appear thin and also break your hair off is excessive styling and also heat, hot tools, a lot of hot tools. Now, since I went on my natural hair journey, which started in 2016, I put away all the hot tools and I put away majority of my styling tools. Now, if you are familiar with my channel, you will notice that I use my fingers 99.9% of the time to care for my hair. Now, if you don't know how to use your fingers to care for your hair, then you can try using a wide tooth comb. If you have type 4 hair and type 3 hair, you really need to know how to detangle your hair and how to care for your hair, because our hair curls on itself so much that if you are not mindful, you will be losing a lot of hair than necessary. So try learning how to finger detangle your hair, because when you are finger detangling, you can feel the knots on your hair and you can gently part those knots out, and that will eliminate breakage. So one of the most important thing I would tell you is when you are caring for your hair, take your time and care for it. If you know that you are in a hurry and you need to go somewhere, then postpone detangling your hair until the following day, because a very bad detangling can lead to a lot of hair shedding, which also leads to thin hair. The second thing that you need to do is limit the amount of heat that you put on your hair, direct heat. Example like curling iron, blow dryer, flat iron. If you are trying to get your hair back thick, and if you are trying to maintain that thickness, you need to limit the amount of direct heat that you are putting on your hair. Since I started my natural hair journey in 2016, I've never put heat on my hair, and I do not miss it at all, because when I was relaxed, I did all of those things. I color my hair, I use a lot of heat on my hair. I can say every day I was straightening my hair and my daughter hair. So since both of us went on our healthy hair journey starting in 2016, I limit all heat from on her hair and my hair. And this is what I use, my fingers, to care for our hair. Another most important thing that you need to take into consideration is what you eat. Whatever you put in you internally will also show on your skin and your hair. If you are having a very poor diet, that can also affect your hair. Try to include a lot of proteins into your diet also. Another mistake that people have when it comes to growing hair is that they stress over it too much, which is also very, very bad. A lot of stress causes you to lose your hair. And when you are losing your hair, you are stressed over that, and that also causes your hair to get worse, thin, breakage. So it's just like a vicious cycle. So try to limit your stress level. What I started doing nowadays, I just take a walk around my neighborhood. I also go jogging with my daughter Sonia, and I try playing some other games that will help to reduce my stress level. I know life come into play. We all have things that we are not happy about, or stuff that is going on in our life. It could be your family, your kids, and that's just life. It happens. But if you also find a way to balance it, believe me, it's gonna show both on your face. Your life gonna be much better, and you're gonna be a more happy person. Another thing to take into consideration is being deficiency of other minerals. Now, I I was diagnosed with being, I have anemia. That means I'm anemic. So I have a low iron level, and that is something that I'm seriously working on it, because I have worked too hard to get my hair healthy and do this state, and I don't want something to just come in and just take my happiness away. Now, this is something that you will have to discuss with your medical doctor. And as we get older, there are so many other things that also to appreciate. So having a visit with your doctor, having some natural alternative, getting some blood work done, that will make you to be aware of how healthy you are. If you are deficiency of any vitamins and then start working on that. First of all, try the natural way, and if not, if your doctor have to prescribe something for you, just make sure you don't depend on it 100%. Keep trying the natural way. I 100% believe in natural alternative, because I feel it's just healthy for us. Look at our forefathers. I mean, if we are talking about thousands of years back, they had no idea of all these chemicals nowadays. What did they use to keep themselves healthy? And so it was nature, it was the green leaves. God gave us all these plants to solve every problem that is going on with our human body. So do not rely too much on chemical to solve your problem. I would encourage you strongly to turn to natural herbs, and it's gonna work, because I used a lot of chemical before and I didn't care. But since I started my healthy hair journey, and I see a lot of big difference in my hair health, in my hair thickness, in my hair length, and I give all the praises to natural ingredients, my DIYs, and I know that they are working, because I saw that when I was using chemical, and now that I'm using natural remedies, there's a big difference in my overall hair health, hair length, and hair thickness. If you are having a severe shedding and breakage, I would advise you to do micronutrient tests, that to test your scalp and see what is going on there. If you notice that your shedding just starting, I will also advise you to do some scalp health. Now there are so many natural remedies out there that you can do to take care of your scalp. Don't forget that our hair grows from our scalp. So your scalp should be your number one focus of keeping it healthy. When you keep your scalp healthy, the hair follicles gonna be healthy. The hair that come out of your hair skin is gonna be healthy. Now, one thing that I always advise people on when want to keep their scalp healthy is using organic neem oil. Organic neem oil is very good at killing fungus and bacteria on your scalp. All you need to do is just get your organic neem oil, mix it with 1 or 2 tablespoons of olive oil, mix it together well, massage it into your scalp, cover your hair up with a plastic bag for at least 30 minutes, and then you can rinse that up. And I promise you that if you try doing this treatment once a month, you're never gonna have any scalp issue. The next thing you can also do is ACV rinse, apple cider vinegar rinse. Get a 50-50 ratio, 50% apple cider vinegar and 50% water. Mix them together and spray it on your scalp. Massage it in and then leave it on for like an hour, and after you can just go in with your moisturizing shampoo or just rinse it out. This is something that I also need to do because I noticed that I have hard water in my city. So if you have a hard water in your city, all those hard minerals that is in the water, we want it in our body to stay healthy, but we don't want it in our water and on our hair. So you can get a shower filter. That's something I started looking in recently. Get a shower filter, and that will help solve your problem, and that will help correct your water problem in your bathroom, because all of those hard waters, those are minerals that is like a build up on our hair and on our scalp, that can also cause your hair to be dry, brittle, and it also gonna thin out. Now let's look at Vera's DIYs that you can do to be able to change your thin hair to thick hair. Number one, I would encourage you to use sweet potato, vitamin E oil, or almond oil. So you can boil your sweet potato, blend it up, add your vitamin E oil, and add your almond oil into that. Give it a good mix. You can apply that hair mask on your hair, leave it for 1 hour, and then after you can rinse it out. The vitamin E will also help to make your hair very soft and moisturized, and that is a very great DIY to help strengthen your hair, to help make your hair healthy. I also have a video on how I make my potato hair mask. I also added avocado into it. I will leave that video down in the description box for you to check it out. That's a very great hair mask. You can try using it once a week and try that for a month or two, and you will see a big difference in your hair. The next great natural ingredient that you can use to help change your thin hair to thick hair is fenugreek seed. I use fenugreek seed in 3 best DIYs. The first way I use fenugreek seed, I make my fenugreek powder, and then I infuse that into an oil for like a week, and then I will use that oil to massage my scalp. The next way you can use fenugreek to boost your hair growth and also improve your hair health is fenugreek mask. So just blend your fenugreek seed into powder, add some water to it and a mixture of your favorite oils. You can either use coconut oil, olive oil, blend it into a consistency that best suits your hair, and apply that mask to your hair. Leave it on for like an hour, and then after you can rinse it out. The next awesome way I love to use fenugreek, that I use it daily as herb sprays. So I will infuse like 1 tablespoon of fenugreek in 1 cup of water. I will leave it overnight, and then the next day I will screen it off and then use that water as a daily sprays on my hair. And I have seen a big difference since I started using fenugreek into my regimen. My hair is thicker, my hair is longer, and my hair is healthier. So I would encourage you to also give that a try. Another great DIY that you can use to get your hair thick is using egg, honey, and olive oil. Egg have a good amount of protein in it, and our hair is made of 85 to 96% protein, and that protein is called keratin protein. Now as we get older, that protein depreciate, so having a regular protein treatment is one of the best things that you can do for your hair. Now all you need to do is break, according to your hair length, 1 or 2 eggs into a bowl. Whisk it up, add your olive oil into it, and add your honey. Apply the hair mask to your hair. Leave it on for like 30 minutes to an hour and rinse it out. You can try this treatment once or twice a month. Another great DIY is using castor oil, coconut oil, and aloe vera gel. One of the best treatment you can give your hair is aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel can be used both on your skin and it can also be used on your hair. All you need to do is combine your ingredients together and then apply it to your hair. Leave it on for like an hour, rinse it out, and go into styling your hair. Now the last thing, this is just like a bonus tip for you. I will tell you to not wash your hair every day. Our scalp create a natural oil, and that oil is called our sebum. So our scalp already create natural oils, which is healthy for our hair. So if you washes your hair every day, you are just scraping away all that natural oil that your scalp also produce. But if you notice that you have very dry scalp, then you can use these oil treatments at least twice a week or 3 times a week for you to battle that dryness on your hair. But washing your hair every day is not healthy for you, your scalp, or your hair. So if you are someone who already used to washing your hair daily, I would say try stretching it to every 3 days, and then if you can to a week. For I know for type 1 hair that is very straight, it's very difficult for them because the natural sebums get their hair to become very oily fast. But we as type 3 and type 4 hair, you can even stretch your wash day up to 2 weeks and your hair will be healthy and fine. If you love this video, can you please give me a like? Leave a comment down below and share with us your natural remedy that you are using to get your hair healthy and beautiful. And please subscribe to this channel so you can always be updated each time I upload a new video by hitting the little bell next to the subscribe so you can get notification each time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.